Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Stedman. Today I'll be teaching you how to decorate this winter hat. 2 weeks ago I teach you how to do the hat, and I mentioned that you can do a black one, and we'll be doing some decoration for the hat. And this beautiful applique. It's very easy to do. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make it. If you are not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I do my videos in Spanish and English. If you receive a Spanish video, look at the main page on my channel that you're gonna find the version in English of that video as well. To decorate this winter hat, you're gonna need your hat. If you don't see in the video of this one, I'm gonna leave the link here. You will see an eye, and you click on the eye and it will bring you to the video of this type of hat. The one that I did in that video was with a gold color, and I did the other one with a 6mm crochet hook, and I did one extra round in the border here in the other one. So the last round of 5 and an increase, I don't did it in this one. Okay, I skipped that round, one round shorter. For this one, yes, because I want a little bit different than the other one. And the yarn that I used for this one was Charisma Heather, bulky 5 and black, and they have 85 grams. They are 100% acrylic. And for a hat like this, you're gonna need one whole ball and a little bit of another one. But if your ball of yarn is 100 grams, you have enough for your hat. So and the crochet hook 5.5 for this one. So you're gonna need an applique. I bought this one in the internet, and I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below where I got this one, just in case you want to buy an applique and put it to your hats. You can order more than one and do different hats with applique. Or if you do embroidery, you can do your own, or you can do some crochet flowers. My friend Maria did her hat with a crochet flower. I'm gonna leave a picture here, that way you see it. That look really nice as well. Or you can get lace and cut the flower of the lace and just sew it to your hat. But for mine, gonna be this embroidered applique. I'm gonna need some of this safety pin and 2 color thread to sew the applique. I place the applique in here. Now with the safety pins, I'm gonna pin them here to secure them. That way, when it's time to sew them, it's not falling all over the place. And to try it on too, I want to try it on before I start sewing anything in here, making sure that it's exactly where I want it. Okay, because once you start sewing it, you don't want to again move it around. So I'm gonna place a few of these pins and make sure that you bring the tip out, because you're gonna try it on. You don't want to stab yourself with the tip. So in the middle here at the petal, this is a very easy project because the hat you can do in a couple hours. It's a very fast hat to do because it's a thick yarn and it's very easy. So once you finish doing this, you will try it on. That way you make sure that it's in the right place, and then you can start sewing. Very easy. Or you can glue these. They have glue, you know, to glue things. You can glue it in place and put some pins, and then just later just sew the ends. I had some glue, but my daughter borrowed, and that's it. No more glue. So now I'm going to try it on in here, and I place, you see, this is the the back. I know this is the back. You hardly can see it, you see, but I know it's in here. And then I put it on the side, and this is the border of the crab stitch, and then 1 2 3 4 5, and top of the 5 is the lower petal here and almost the tip of the leaf. So now I'm going to try it on to see if it is in the right place, and then we start sewing. We're going to start sewing the center flower first. Make sure that you sew them, you know, that you don't get any wrinkle or anything, that is nice and smooth and flat. And then after you work the the buttons outside and the outside and the leaf, because if you start from the out in, this can, you know, gather in the center. You want to have a nice flat piece. So I starting with the red, and so this red is exactly the same red in here, but it's not the same red of the border, and this is the red that I have. So very careful, I'm gonna work my sewing all the way around, and I did the threads simple, you see, no double, but you can do whichever way you like, double or single. The knot that I did was too small. So this is not a thing that I'm going to be throwing in the wash machine or anything, so the knot in the inside there, and then I'm going to start sewing. And if you know how to embroider, you can do this with a stitch that you like, or just sew single stitches all the way around your first flower, and then we work because I wasn't enough to do a few stitches in the inside at the bigger flower, because I did some sewing all the way around, but the center is loose and I want that to be secure. So now with more thread, I'm gonna do a few stitches in here, and then I'm gonna come to this one, so this one, and maybe do a couple of stitches in the center of this one as well, because I don't want this one loose. This one is small enough that you don't need to do any stitches in the center. After that, I will cut the red, and then with the green I also delete So I did the long stitch in here because the red is exactly the same red as the red in here in the flower, and you don't see it. And in here I did 3, and since it's pretty much the same color as this, you don't see neither the 3 in here. Now with the green, I'm gonna work off camera because it's gonna be exactly the same, but you see it's small the area where you're gonna be doing the sewing, and then you have to have a very close, very secure in front of you to do it. And I don't have my head on top of the the camera because then you don't gonna see anything anyway. But it's exactly the same, but just with the green yarn you're gonna sew all the way around. Gonna start in this one here, and you're gonna sew in here and all the way around and around. If you want, you can do a couple of stitches in the center to keep it in place, that way they don't bubble up, and that's it. You are done your beautiful hat. So I decided to show you just a little bit with the green, and I recommend to stretch the leaf. You know, they bend a little bit if yours is exactly like mine, and you just place your finger there, and you see, it'll get flat, and then you will sew all the way around. So just like I showed you, you're going to continue sewing all the way around the leaves, and then these ones in here, and then I will show you the end result. Something that I just realized that I wish I have realized from the beginning is if you put a notebook or a cardboard in the inside of your hat, you can sew this flat, especially for the leaf. It's easier to sew the leaf like this, that way you are not gathering like this, because it gives a little bit of a bubble to the leaf. You see, this one is a little, but it looks really nice. It looks natural to the side. But I think they are like that. Yeah, they're like that, natural to the side. Anyway, you see, you come here and you grab. And by putting the notebook, you're not sewing the other side of your hat by accident. You don't sew them together because you have that notebook in there, and this way it's easier and it looks really nice. I wish I had thought of this when I started, but this is fine. It looks fine like that. It's not that bad. It's not bubbly or anything. So there you go. Once you finish, it will look like this. I'm gonna put it on my mannequin and I will show you the end result. I really love the end result. It looks amazing. It's not the same to see it in the camera as in person. It's incredible. And with the pins and then finish, the difference is amazing. So in the hat itself, I did a 1 round short than the other one, and it looks amazing with this applique. So I hope you guys like it, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. And if you make this piece and you want to send me some picture, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Steadman Crochet, or my Instagram, Ruby Steadman Crochet.